Hello everybody. Let me read to you Imperfect Yet Faithful from the Bible. It'll only take a minute. What does it take to become a man of faith, a clerical collar, a perfect record, a life apart from the chaos and turmoil of life? If it is what you think, then think again and learn something about genuine faith from an imperfect man named Barak. Barak lived during the difficult time of the Judges, after the death of Joshua but before the prophet Samuel and the kings of Israel came along. In those days, said the Bible, everyone did as they saw fit. The Hebrew nation oscillated between outright rebellion against God and a forced submission to divine rule. Whenever they fell into a pattern of disobedience, God sent a brutal pathogen of armies to beat them up until they cried out for relief. Then God would raise up and deliver, called a judge, to lead the people back to religion and victory. But after the judge's death, the jury cycle began all over again. Barak grew into manlyhood after the death of a judge named Ehud. When the Israelites once more rejected God's commands, the Lord, quote, sold them into the hands of Jabin, the king of Canaan, who was raised in Hazor. Jabin's top general, Sisera, commanded an army of 900 iron chariots and, quote, cruelly oppressed the Israelites for 20 years. When the people of Israel finally cried out to God for deliverance, he provided them with a dynamic woman named Deborah as the new judge. She recruited Barak to assemble a large army to defeat Cyrus. She even gave him a divine plan to accomplish the task. Yet Barak wavered. "If you go with me, I will go," he said. "But if you do not go with me, I won't." Doesn't sound like much of a mountain-moving faith, does it? Hardly the kind of response that you would recommend for the Hall of Fame. And yet, here he is in Hebrews 11:32. And what more shall I say? I do not have time to tell you about Gideon Barak. Deborah told Barak that she would accompany him, but she warned because of his resistance to move ahead with God's word alone, he would not gain any honor for the oncoming victory. Sure enough, the armies of Israel smashed their enemies so that not a man was left, and yet Barak gained no glory for his overwhelming triumph. His enemy, Sisera, did not die in battle, but at the hands of a household wife named Jadiel. Post-victory, songs gave Barak only a couple brief mentions, while Jerub received many stanzas, including her bravery. Could Barak have done better? Surely, yet God accomplished great things through him and his faith, imperfect as they both might have been. The point of the story is that genuine faith doesn't mean perfect faith. Thank you all for giving me your time. God bless.